All right, so another supply and demand zone. I drew this line right here, and it just flushed off of it. I couldn't get in very fast. Now it's just going to the downside. But right now is a good spot to get in, so I'm going to get in. But I need to wait for a confirmation candle. So I'm going to switch to my 1 minute just to see something on a granular level. Okay, so we got a little possible reversal here. And then I would risk down to the bottom of my zone. So this is just a 1 minute, I know, but I'm still going to get in. It's a little high, but it's okay. I know my risk. So my stop would be down here at like 61.12 or something. That's not bad. So 61.12. So about a $50 bet on this in this example. This could just roll right back over, but that was a big move on the banks. I was watching it. This also can be here and then base and then drop more. So that's the other thing. And if it does, I can get out. But what a drop. The futures flushed hard. So this is a demand zone right here. And whether it holds or not, I don't know. But this is a 1 minute chart. I need to look at the 5 minute. I'll do it on another monitor. Okay, so I'm looking at the 5 minute. It looks like it's getting a little bit bought up. Nothing crazy. It's just hanging out there in the zone. There's nothing in this yet that says to buy. So there's nothing saying that this is all. There are going to be any buyers in this area. The next technical zone is down here at 59, 359, 40. This is your other area. I'm just taking a chance right here midway, where it kind of pulled, base, rallied, right, and then it kind of churned a little bit here. So base a little bit here, and then again. So I'm down a little bit. I'm not too. I mean, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it until it's 61.40. That's it. That's it. Selling it out. Okay, I'm going to sell out on that one, and that's fine. I'm still going to stick to my rules, but so kind of got out of the zone. Oh, stopped me out, I guess, huh? So it doesn't look like it's very powerful, as it's going to not hold in the supply demand area, the demand. It looks like it's just going to keep selling off a little bit here, but I'm also seeing that buyers stepping in, those candles are changing. So this is the 1 minute, though. I need to change back to the 5. With the yellow, which is probably the futures. What is that? No, it's not futures. Oh, I have it on 1 minute on everything. Back to the 1 minute. Okay. So seeing this thing starting to kind of pick back up on that, and I'm looking at I need to look at the 1 minute here on the other monitor. I don't want to miss this. This could be a nice little reversal. But you got to see the price action. I don't know if I want to do 150, but I'm going to put a stop in, so if there's a big pop, it'll go. Then we'll just rip. Because I couldn't get filled in this one. This one dropped so fast and hard. And I was like, okay, if this puts in a bearish doji, I'm going to get in. And I'm going to get in. And it's going to be nice. Maybe I should scalp this. Let's see, I'm going to say at the top of this, So 262.20 roughly, 19. Put my stop in right there. So if it goes green and reverses and rips, then I'm in. There we go. We'll see what happens. There's the big rip up. I gotta watch out because it's gonna be quick up and then pull right back down. I'm gonna do 125, so I'm gonna bail out on half. I'm gonna join the ask, just like that. See that big old reversal? There we go. I'm watching the futures. Good. There's a nice reversal coming. I'm watching. It's kind of coming into some resistance areas a little bit. I'm gonna sell half. Oh, kind of missed that a little bit. Thinkorswim is so slow, it lags. Now what I can do is break even on my on the rest in case this goes, but I'm pretty comfortable holding this because I feel that's a reversal candle right there. So now you could risk to the bottom of it, but you don't know. I mean, that could have been just people covering their position in this huge dump. That's all that could have been. But I'm going to hold on to it. But this could be a bear flag, you know? That's the other thing is you got to. But this should be a demand zone, but we'll find out. I'm going to put a tight stop in this one because I'm not really like tight stop, like 190, 191. So now you got those dip buyers too that are grabbing at the whole dollar, and then now it could just rip back up and reverse and then go all the way back up and retest up here again. So now backing out and taking a look here. Look at that candle. Oh, I should have been on it. I tried. I got in late, but it is what it is. There's not too many buyers coming in right here. It's kind of dabbling around. It's not even looking that good. But if they keep getting bought up, it's going to be great. If it wicks me out, that's part of trading. That sucks, but it can happen, and I know that. And I tried to get out right up here because this bar, and I tried to get out, but it didn't fill me. It would, it filled me low. So it is what it is. I'm hoping for a nice big fat reversal. Let's see what happens. I don't see that happening, but it could happen. I don't know. I got my risk and reward out, right? So now I'm just gonna sit here and wait and see what happens. There we go. There's some push. There we go. I almost want to like take out and then dip by it, you know. All right. So looking at the futures, it went over a resistance level over on the NQ. So hopefully, if it could hold that area on the chart, I got some daily chart lines on there, but so this down here is my supply, or excuse me, my demand zone. I'm always saying supply. And what's going on is the way I drew that and made that come to light is here in this little area right here. So remember how I said sold off pre-market pretty hard base, so it's, and then rallied right there. So with that happening and doing what it did, you got to play the price action. So it goes back up, and I did this one. I got short right here. I did make that move. It was great. Oh, here we go. So I made this play here, and I even talked about it I was on another YouTube channel, and I was kind of just, there's a guy that I follow, the family guy. He's a pretty cool dude. Anyhow, yeah, I was just hanging out with them as they were chatting and talking and doing whatever. And so excuse me just a minute. We're coming into resistance right here. So we'll see what happens. I should probably take off a few bucks here. See how that pulled back? Because there's like that little resistance level there. That's profit taking. I think I'll take off 50. On the pop, of course. Not on the pullback. So pullback right here. It's still pulling back on the 1 minute. Yeah, now it's really pulling. There you go. There's a little buy app right there off the bottom there. Little pop, little more. Come on, buy it up. Oh, this is where it was getting bought up. If it breaks this 362.55, we'll see what happens. But this is just a little bit of a pullback. I'm hoping it will keep pushing. Anyhow, I don't even know where I was talking about or where I was at, but basically, yeah, this thing dropped, base, rallies, bases again, rallies, all that stuff came all up here, and then I got in short here. It came down, and I got out a little bit, like right here. To be honest, I was like, oh well, just in case it comes back, and I had some family stuff to deal with and whatnot. So then it flushed and it came down, and yeah, I mean it looked pretty good. So then, of course, I didn't know it was going to do this move where if I would have just kept my stop loss like up here, like I was going to all day, this thing would have flushed, came back, and then flushed again, and then flushed all the way down to here. Man, that would have been just a beautiful play. And for some reason, I wasn't holding my trade, because you see the numbers and you see the and I was down. I think because I was don't diddle in the middle. Well, that's what I was doing. I was playing all this stuff in here, and I was getting chopped up, and because I just wasn't trading it well, and that was my own mistake, and that's my own fault. I shouldn't do that. Here's where I should take a little piece though. It's looking pretty strong. We'll find out here. One more little push. Come on. One more push. One more. Nope. Big old drop. Boom. That wasn't good. So it's getting rejected. I don't like that. I'm going to need to get out of this thing. Wow. Yep, it's rejecting. Well, it just goes to show, if you don't take your profits, they will take them for you. No, look at that. It's just a big old nasty wick. Disgusting. Indecision going on right here. So I will, I was hoping I'd get that. Oh, there it is. So 50 of the shares there. And then now what I'll just do is I'll keep the 75 on, just to break even or whatever. It's 62.20. I don't know if I would have got wicked out on that. 62.20. All right. Anyhow, so yeah, it was trying to trade and then talk about a play is not so good, but it's good to have recaps. It's good to have a plan and what you're doing. For me, I don't mind holding it below a couple of these wicks, because look at that, right into the supply or demand zone, and then right back up. But it's also the whole dollar. See, in that area. I think this is getting a little bearish, but who knows? You got to wait for these candles to set up. It's a tug of war right now, back and forth, because there was that nasty wick. or not wick, excuse me, that nasty red candle, which was beautiful because I was trying to short it and then I did get short, and it is what it is. But I think this is, it might hold up. It's going to wick around, I think, and then, but I'm hopeful that it'll hold up. However, the trending market for the day, if you look at it, it's pretty much going back down. What a crazy day. So here's your, just draw through a couple of these points here. That's fine. So I'm hoping it will kind of rally back up here. Look at that drop. Base, rally, base, rally, drop, base, rally, and then doji candle, indecision candle right there on the market. Got short, came right down. Such a beautiful play right there on that one. Such a beautiful play. And I even called it when I was in that other chat room and on that other YouTube channel, and it was just a beauty. Just a beauty, I tell you. Okay, so we're going up a little bit here. Yeah, it just seems like, I mean, I could sell and then hopefully it sells off again. But my luck, it's just going to keep pushing higher. But it's going to that, it's the VWAP in here. Just confirming. Yep, that's the VWAP. Alright. So it's kind of rejecting VWAP. Is it though? Is it? Because it goes through, and then I also have this, these clouds up. This it's on the bearish side. So, ooh, it could be. This is this candle is gonna be questionable. I am gonna put a stop in because I don't really care to lose here. Look at that doji. That's actually becoming bullish. That's a bullish doji. So it's getting bought right back up. So the next candle, a lot of people add. So this is a 5 minute, I believe. Am I 5 minute? Yeah, 5 minute on this one. And what's going to happen is, potentially, this will close, and then everybody will rip it, and they'll rip. But they can't wait. Look, they're already in. They're already getting in because they can't sustain, they can't wait. They just want to get right in. And it's going over the VWAP, so that is helping with the VWAP just getting and popping over it in that area. So let's see here. Another pullback down below VWAP. So it's just trading around VWAP right now in like a little zone in that area. So that's nice. Just watching it. It's still trending up on the 1 minute. Kind of a nasty little candle right there on the 1 minute, but we'll see what happens. It looks like it's a bearish inside candle on the previous candle. So yeah, it just popped right back down, and then this is kind of a base area in this area here, this 62.89. Now if this breaks, which it could, it's showing a bearish signal right now, but I'm going to put a stop in because this thing could really flush if it goes. Just right here. I know it could flush and then pop right back up. I get it. I get wicked out. If I get wicked out, I get wicked out. I don't care. But you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. So right here, I mean, you could even add right there. Boom, right there. Add if you wanted to. But then you got to have a tight stop. 60. So yeah, I'm probably going to get stopped out. Where did I put myself here? I'm at 46. I don't know if it curls up though, but it could just turn right over and be gone and go down. Okay, we got down coming down on the futures. That was a bearish signal. I'm gonna get stopped out. The futures are pulling back down. What a nasty, beautiful candle that was, that red one right there. I love that. I love a big old flush like that, especially when I'm on the right side. I couldn't even get in. Thinkorswim so slow. Couldn't even get in. There's just so many people that trade on Thinkorswim. Still watching it. Okay, on the 1 minute chart, looks like it could pop over to 363. So 363 might pop right here. Here's 363. It looks like it's getting some momentum on the 1 minute. There it goes. There it goes. Right into that level. Kind of rejected a little bit on the 1 minute. New 5 minute candle setting up here. Okay, so this could be your indecision candle, and actually it looks like a bearish candle and a reversal. Because now you've confirmed your bear flag, and then you can reverse it. And then if it's not, and then you risk to the top of this doji. Which I'm also watching the futures, so which kind of runs this. I'm also looking down here at the volume. The volume's a little bit of selling going on there. Little pop. Right into VWAP. A lot of resistance above it. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. It's really trying to push higher. I think that move just wiped out a lot of folks. And there's not much that want to buy into this. I really want to short this again. But I know if I do, it could probably... This right here could be... See? Alright, I'm just going to stick to my plan. If it goes to 645, I'm out. That's going to be a stop. I put my stop in right there. It's most likely going to get hit. Because I just... This looks bearish. This looks bearish. I know I understand it's pulling back in, but the thing is, though, the one thing is that it does have going for it as far as long goes is the volume. The volume is getting smaller as far as the selling side goes, but if it increases, it's going to push me right through here and then retest down here at this supply zone. Boom. Took me out. Weird. This is a bear flag and confirmed. It's going down. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not going for big money. It's the process that I'm going for on this. This month has been insane, but I need to have a process that's going to help me regain my traction. And that's what I'm going for. Look at that. Re-entry to short. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this looks very bearish or sorry. I don't think this looks very bullish at all. Bearish. You got a nice little pop that's going to drag this thing down. And, right back down and retest this supply, or excuse me, the demand. And what's going to happen is, potentially, is it can crack this and pull all the way down and retest down here, which that is another demand zone. right here at the top of this doji candle to the bottom of that doji candle, and then all the way across. I'm going to short this, I think. I'm going to do 250 shares short, just do it for a quick scalp. But I need to make sure that they don't, because there's two pullback candles here. That's fine, I get it. And then the volume's kind of picking up a little bit. Nothing crazy. It's still kind of down. This is all down. Then I could risk to the top. So right here, here's where I could short. Oh, already missed it. See how fast that happens? Look at that. Already happened from 57, 262, 57, all the way down already. There's a getting bought up until they don't. It's going to flush. Oh, look at that. I missed it again. That's unfortunate. But this is support here. So you got to watch this area right here. It's going to have a nice little bounce potentially. Or it could wick down and then get bought right back up. And then it's also a whole number. It's a supply zone and a whole number. So, but getting retested, excuse me, that's a demand zone. If it gets retested in the demand zone, though, that's not good. You don't want to be retesting demand zones. You want them fresh. So, coming in, almost tested it, came back up. This was a demand zone I drew here. And then flush, hit it, came back up, coming back down to retest and potentially break through. You can do it on the second one again, but if you're starting to look at this isn't looking very strong. This could be a level of support though, and then it can go higher. And you can have a small risk and risk down here. You know, it's about $1 a share right now. And if the more you wait, the better your entry if you do want to go long. So, also, you got to look at the 1 minute chart. Look at something smaller, granular, to give you like a potential signal to come in. Because right now, it's just pulling. There's nothing that tells you when to get in here. This is just pulling down. Man, I told you I was trying to get short right here. That would have been nice. Okay, right now it's a little coming into this little support area. But this is a second test. You could trade this. However, it is risky. I'm not advising anybody to trade this. I'm just saying anybody can make this trade. And I see nothing but red. Red. Here's some green buying a little bit. It'd be a scalp. It's going to push through or pull through this area. You can get long here maybe and just do a quick buy, like limit order right there. That's the only way I'll do it. Okay, I'll do there, and then this will probably, okay, that's good. That's a good doji to put in for the 1 minute for a reversal candle, maybe. Not, it's a 1 minute. It's not very powerful at all. So this volume is kind of fading a little bit. It's kind of getting nasty right now. And then what I'll do is I can just put a stop in around 390 or so. But this is weak. This is not a spot that I'd want to get long. I was just kind of like scaling it. I wanted to scale in, but that's okay. This is weak, and this is like you want to see some doji candles, some dragonflies. The one where they come up and then they right at the top. That's where they close that body. because right now it's just going down, 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 down. This could flush. Okay, it's coming into a potential support level. We'll see what happens to see if this holds. This is the moment of truth. This cracks, it could be bad. Some buyers coming in. Okay, they're coming in. I'm going to get in. 250. I got to put a tight stop on this one. I mean, 94 cents stop. 94. 360.94 stop. That is going to be my stop. If this reverses, that'd be amazing. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to flush right on through. But I would love to be wrong. See, it broke. I should probably take it down to 73, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. We're going to see if we can get a little reversal action off of this one. Come on. Get some buyers in there. Waiting. This is the 1 minute. No. Nope. Didn't happen. You got to see that. You got to confirm with a nice doji candle, and then especially on the 5 minute. That's probably where I'd like to see it. Looks like they're getting in now though. All right, I'm gonna give it one more shot. One more shot, because I saw this candle right here. Reform. I'm back in. Let's go. Come on. This could be the reversal candle on the 5 minute. It's showing something decent. This could be the reversal candle that I was waiting for. I just got in a little too early. Okay, here we go. There we go. Come on. Bye, bye, bye. Let's go. Oh, I gotta scale out, so. Go down to 125. So you scale out, I saw like half. No, it's getting rejected. I'll put in a stop down here. It's 72. All right, I'll do a little out of the way here. Stop at 72. Knowing my plan, I thought that was going to be the big reversal. It had a nice little volume come up. More volume come up. But again, if it rejects this supply zone, then that also, the demand zone, the demand zone then becomes a little bit of resistance. We'll find out what happens. If they start kind of trading sideways and accumulating shares, you're going to start seeing this thing kind of establish a base and establish like some buyers and some accumulation for the long and for a reversal. But it could also just be consolidating and then just another move lower, especially since this supply zone is not really, it's kind of outside the stop. So I should give it a little more room, I feel like. Just so it doesn't tack me out. All right, here we go. So if you're short here hoping it was going to flush, you're a little worried. But at the same time, I mean, if it could regain and buy all inside that demand zone and regain demand. But look at these. This is all red. This is all selling pressure. So it would be very interesting to see it happen. It would get a little short squeeze because then all these shorts in here would then become buyers. And that's the cool part and the beauty about this. Look how small my risk is. Risk in here and then, whatever there. So here's where I should have, I got to pay attention a little more to my 125. I need to be able to scale out a little bit just so that I'm not losing my butt. I'm going to take out my stop there. That's a little bit of a resistance zone right there, so I should probably scale out. So big old pop, big wick, and then now turning over. And then it's going to get bought back up, I'm hoping, for the big push again. Shorts are getting squeezed. Shorts are getting squeezed. I'm going to take off half because I don't want to be in too much. Because there's no reason for me to actually lose, too much on it. So now we've regained our supply zone a little bit. We need to hold. We need to hold and continue to push higher, right? And this is tough because you don't want to. It's not an area you want to be, where you're kind of already been tested on the supply zone once, comes down and then now puts in a lower high or a lower low. It's not good. However, things can reverse, and it'd be good to stay in the trade. This next candle's gonna pull back. This is gonna be a push higher. That's what I'm hoping. But it's all about what's going on with the NASDAQ as well. Now it's pulling. Well, it's getting bought up a little bit. We'll see. This is the 1 minute chart, so that was like a false breakout, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Big. Oh, that's nasty. So there's that doji candle, and then the next candle reversal, boom, and it reversed. That's that indecision candle. That candle is your deciding factor on a lot of trades to get in. So then you get short there, big old flush, and then you get out on top right here if it didn't work out correctly. Correct? So that's kind of how it works. This thing's getting bought up off the bottom again. So we're basing and creating a support down below now, which I'm happy about. Could have bought the dip and all that stuff, and buy the dip, sell the rip, blah, blah, blah. But these people were all just that were getting in long up here and whatever. They probably just sold computers, algos, all kinds of stuff going on. That's on normal stocks. As far as this goes, the market goes, I don't think that's really what was going on. People can't really move the market too much. It's the millions of dollars the bankers have. If this thing cracks, though, it's going to crack bad. Real bad. $360. Here's that possible buy right here over this little doji. Okay, little pop, drop. It's rejecting this at level here. So here's the other thing you do. You can short this and then risk to up here. I might do that. Not gonna lie. Obviously, it's a lot more risk, especially if the market does a double bottom, like boom, comes up, double bottom, and then goes higher, and tries to regain for the day or whatever it wants to do. I just feel like this thing's gonna flush. Weird. There it goes. It would have stopped me out. Yeah, I think it's going down. Gonna let it buy back up. I'm gonna see if I can join the ask here. I want to short this, I think. I'm gonna short this. Yeah, it's gonna be short. I could already tell. Those candles. Gotta watch out for those quick buy ups though. Oh yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna buy that and repot. Oh no. I'm gonna let it pop back up and then reshort it. That level right there. At 360 to 82. So 360, 82 would be the spot. This is going to be your little resistance level. It's not a big move, that's for sure. Take a look at the 5 minute. On the other charts. Big old nasty candles on those. Starting to get bought up here a little bit. Might scalp something in here. The 1 minute showing a little pullback. I'm so glad it's down because I have a leap option that elite put option. That thing's got to be back up nicely today. It is up nicely.